Hi everyone. Today I want to share my personal experience looking for a loan when my credit score wasn't great, and how I evaluated whether something like 118 money or similar lenders could even make sense for someone in that situation. The situation: a while back, my credit was in rough shape. I wasn't in a crisis, but I needed a small, short-term loan to bridge a gap. Traditional banks weren't giving me the time of day, and I didn't want payday loans because the rates were extremely high and the repayment terms were too tight. So I started researching bad credit loan options, and that's when I first came across lenders like 118 Money, companies that advertise loans for people with imperfect credit. What I learned first, right away, I learned something important. Just because a lender accepts bad credit does not mean it's automatically a good deal. These types of loans usually come with higher interest rates and strict repayment schedules. So instead of jumping in, I focused on understanding three things: total cost of borrowing, monthly affordability, any early repayment penalties. I treated it like a comparison shopping project, not a quick decision. Why I considered them: what caught my attention with lenders in this category was that they actually ran full credit checks and didn't hide the APR, compared to payday lenders or loan sharks. That transparency was a positive sign. They also offered fixed monthly payments, which for me made budgeting easier. But the real turning point was looking at my real-life numbers. I used their online calculators to check exactly what the repayments would look like. Seeing the total amount, including interest, helped me avoid borrowing more than I needed. My result: in the end, I did take out a small loan, nothing huge, just enough to get through a short-term issue. What made it work for me was that I could comfortably meet the monthly payments, and I had a plan to pay it off early. That early repayment saved me a noticeable amount on interest, which was a lesson in itself. Bad credit loans can be useful, but only if you go in with a clear plan. What I'd tell anyone today, if you're considering something like 118 Money or any other bad credit lender, here's what I'd emphasize from experience. Always check the APR and total repayment cost. Borrow only what you can repay, without stress. Compare multiple lenders. Never assume the first option is the best. And most importantly, treat it as a temporary step while working on improving your credit. That's my experience in a nutshell. Hopefully it gives you a clear picture of what to expect and how to approach bad credit loans safely and realistically.